ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. Today is Sri Krishna Janmastami, the birthday of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Due to some what we can say, the lunar calendar and solar calendar problems, disk matchings, some people has observed yesterday night and some people are observing tonight. Many people have discussed about this, that is not, I am not going to discuss whether you observed yesterday night or you are observing tonight, but this is the time of the birthday of Lord Krishna. Our question is, what is the significance of the birthday of Lord Krishna in the life of a Kriya practitioner, in the life of a Sadhak, in the life of a Kriyavan? Why we should observe it? What we should learn from it? What is the inner meaning for it in our spiritual practice? Then, why we need a spiritual practice? We need a spiritual practice because we want happiness. And for that we have tried for happiness with all our physical and material sciences, scientific developments, technological developments, what we say, the progress in our civilization, gaining the comforts for our living. But did we get happiness? No. We also tried with philosophy, various philosophical ideas, philosophical thinkings, feeding our intellect with a particular doctrine of ideas. Then these philosophies finally became an intellectual exercise for us, and even if we are well versed with the philosophy, still we didn't find happiness in our life. Where lies the problem? The problem lies in if we study the life of Krishna, then we can find the very problem from the birth of Krishna. The very problem lies in the birth. If we study the birth, we can understand where the problem. We are inside a prison. And we are searching our happiness within the boundaries of that prison. That prison is samsar. That prison is world, and we are trying to find pleasure within that. Then what happens? How? What is this prison for us? Actually, this prison is, the walls of the prisons are our senses, sense organs, sense-oriented objects from where we want to find the pleasure. And the ward of this prison is our mind. And that ward of the prison, the chief jailer, takes its directions or under the command of the big boss, that is our ego. So mind is the warden of our prison and ego is the boss here. And we are a prisoner to our senses, sense-oriented objects and sense organs. And with the enjoyments of the sense-oriented objects and senses, either in a form of cravings or in the form of aversion, we try to find it out. So what we get? pleasure, pain, pleasure, pain, pleasure, pain, pleasure, pain. And never we are getting the happiness, true happiness. The true happiness is called bliss. That is beyond pleasure, beyond the pleasure and beyond the pain. And for that, we have to break the boundaries of this prison. We have to become free. Until and we are not free and we are slave to our senses, slave to our sense-oriented objects, slave to our mind, slave to our ego, we cannot. It is not possible. That is the birth of Krishna. We take birth inside this prison of this world and die inside this prison. Again we take birth, again we die. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, janani jathare, punarapi sayanam. Again taking a birth, again a death, again entering into the womb of a mother. That is going on, going on, going on. And with this, how we will get the bliss? But for Krishna, he took birth inside the prison. No prison can keep him. No prison can keep him. All the guards fell asleep. All the chains are automatically slackened, removed. And he took birth inside the prison. But once he took birth, he is free. No prison can confine him. The same thing for the practitioner. Here, the prison is within us. Our mind is the warden. Our ego is the big boss, Kamsa, who is holding this estate. We ourselves are spiritual practitioners, Devaki and Vasudeva. And Krishna within us is waiting to take a birth. He is waiting, always waiting. Give me a birth, give me a birth, but we don't want. We want to suffer with this prison, we want to find pleasure within these boundaries of the prison in senses and sense-oriented objects, with mind, with ego satisfaction. So what we have to do is to give birth to Krishna, our Prana Krishna. He is our Prana, he is our life force, he is our life. Once he is born, once we manifest the true consciousness, the pure consciousness, the Krishna consciousness. No craving, no aversion, no slave to senses, no slave to sense-oriented objects, not the boundaries of the prison. Mind will work and ego will go, everything will go, all the guards will sleep, all the chains will slacken. So Krishna is to take birth within us, inside us. He is waiting. He is waiting in Kutastha Chaitanya. Give me a birth, give me a birth. For that, we have to conceive him. We have to conceive Krishna. We have to brood Krishna. And we have to give birth to the Krishna. The spiritual practitioner is Vasudeva. The spiritual practitioner is Devaki, is all within us. All within us. And Krishna is also within us, waiting to take a birth. For that, we have to do prana karma. If we do prana karma, the Prana Krishna will take a birth within us. And once the Prana Krishna takes birth within us, all the prison is finished. All the cravings and aversions are finished. We are free from mind and senses and sense-oriented objects, because Mind will merge in prana. Senses will merge in prana. Sense organs will merge in prana. Then what will be there, baby prana? Will emerge in front of Vasudeva and Devaki in the form of Mahavishnu. The vastness, infinite vastness. He is infinite. He is consciousness. He is truth principle. That consciousness, Krishna consciousness, will emerge. Truth principle will emerge. We know ourselves. We know that we are Prana Krishna. We are Krishna, the Chaitya Purusha, the pure consciousness. That is the significance of this Janmastami, the birthday of Krishna. We should resort to the practice of prana to give birth to the Prana Krishna. And that Prana Krishna will grow, then everything, there is nothing, only consciousness, Krishna consciousness, vastness, infinite bliss. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.